welcome to my live of Kakegurui episode 2, season 2, right? Or season XX. Very naughty name, Kakegurui. Very fitting. But yeah, so last week they had the whole we had the RNG cutting rope guillotine thing, right? That's what I mean to Kakegurui. I mean, I thought it was a pretty fun episode. It's funny, it's faces, it's what I expect from Kakegurui though. But it's completely random, right? I hope they're gonna have more games later on. We're actually a little more gameplay, right? It's just like anyway, face anime, let's start watching it. It's very late here, it's like almost midnight. Midnight in 20 minutes, let's watch it right away. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, there we go. Gonna actually just probably lower the live shut out away. Let's make it. Come on, that's it. There we go. Yeah, and of course I have all the new badass, right? I think I'm hoping that the girl in the wheelchair, I'm hoping, but I think she's probably like, she betted her legs for money or this is gonna be something, right? She probably is only in a wheelchair because she like lost a bet or something, and that's why she doesn't have legs anymore. That's probably it, right? I doubt she's like, you know, actually, it's like a girl with, you know, like she lost her eye, right? Yeah, so it's probably something like that. Like she lost a bad bet or some chicken race or something. It's gonna be something like that. That's why she only has the position of wheelchair, right? Or maybe she's faking it. A typical gambling anime, like someone is probably like faking being injured, or like, you know, lost a bet and she isn't allowed to walk, but she can walk if she wins the bet again. Whatever, yeah. They brought in a bunch of new badasses. Again, mostly females, right? Like one biff guy. But yeah, the goth girl. She's the one playing right now. Oh, nice face. Yeah, the president has her eyes cold. I mean, she has her eyes cold. Looked at with her icy cold blue eyes, blue lips. Yeah, she has her, you know, eyes of yeah, the ice queen look definitely. I mean, obviously all the new girls are much better, right? Season 2 girls, they obviously. Oh yeah, I remember her with the star eyes. No, I remember their fake faces. That was the best part I felt, in my opinion, last season with the idol girl, yeah. The idol battling, the dance, the single episode, that was great. Of course, she is bonkers, Thomas, right? But it's really weird, yeah, like they introduced, here the new evil guys, alright? And they introduced them after the game started. And apparently in the manga, I haven't read the manga, but I read the comments last week that the manga apparently, yeah, they introduced the girls first, the new team, and then, you know, she battles them at Yubiko. Here in the anime, she started in a battle, right? It's kind of weird. Instead of just having, like, yeah, one beef girl with massive up eyes. She keeps her mask on even though she knows. Alright, new opening. Oh yeah, this is a memory of the Crunchyroll thing, the Crunchyroll fiasco. Yeah, look at my video from that last week. I mean, I actually really liked Kagegurui's opening, the first one, which I think is better than this opening. The opening is good too, but the first one is really good. Absolutely. This is really good with the card. It's a very good part of it, the card thing. But anyway, I thought it was funny though that Crunchyroll has Kakegurui in their 2018 best opening, when the opening clearly is for the summer of 17. It's not from the end of 17, it's from the middle of the beginning, or like the middle of 17, yeah. It's sort of like, it's either summer or spring, right? It's like April or June, because I remember summer or spring now. But anyway, yeah, not even in the fall season. So it's like, come on, like, it's a great opening 2 years ago. It was a very good opening 2 years ago. If I have to be honest, and I'm gonna straight up say it, guys, the biggest thing, my takeaway from this opening, honestly, is that her breasts are much bigger in the opening. Am I the only guy thinking about that? I mean, I'm a guy right now, but I'm like, come on, like, her breasts are her oppas are massive or something. Especially the first scene, when she kind of does the whole heart thing, yeah. They're much bigger than they usually are, I think, in the opening here. I mean, obviously the first optic was very, very naughty, but here's like her oppas are massive, yeah. She's a good character too. Yeah, they're a bunch of crazy characters. That's basically anime, so they're a bunch of crazy characters. Like there's a bunch of them now with the suits. Yeah, because she was she's original, you know, weird girl in a little like dog suit, and now they have like 2 more of them. Okay, yeah. Very important to have more of them. Yeah, and she's definitely not a fan of this. Oh, it's like a very, very serious system here. I was wondering what the students are so into of us agreeing with the crazy agenda they have, the president so on. Yeah, they was like, yeah, let's do it! Life or death gambling with new rules! There's no one doesn't work! Awesome! Like, why is that? I'm like, why is that? I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. I mean, obviously she's obsessed with gambling, so it makes sense that she's doing it, but yeah, no, it's just like, look at my money here. I mean, I think this is both a great strength of Yumiko and a big weakness, honestly. Like, she has, like, no sense of money, it feels like. Yes and no, but she doesn't really care about it. She's kind of indifferent to spend. Oh, my favorite character. She's finally back. Ooh. Yay, best friend! Yeah, like, oh man, wasn't the last episode? Yeah. Best character. Best girl. Yeah, got a gamble, right? Yeah, oh yeah, he got grey hair! Oh no, I remember. He got so crushed he lost his hair color. That was great. That's true. Forgot about it completely. His hair turned completely white right since he played the game, and he was like, no! Yeah. It was so devastating that his brain just exploded. I was saying, you know, still though, Yumiko, she has monies, but she doesn't care, right? And that makes her funny and crazy and so on. But at the same time, I think the tension is a little. There's no tension because she doesn't care about losing, right? In a sense. There's no like, Sava, I gotta play my last yen to survive. Yeah, something like that, right? It's nothing else. I gotta play my last money here to. Well, if this fades, I'm gonna be bankrupt. I'm gonna have to like live in the street. That's never her emotion, right? She's always like, hey, gambling? Wanna be someone's slave? I wanna be a slave! Yeah, she's more like that, so it's, Oh, this guy is hot too. Yeah, she's great. Hopefully she's secretly awesome at gambling. Even though she's probably just the assistant of the wheelchair. Which, again, the wheelchair has to be something with gambling, right? She can't just... I'd be very, very surprised if it was going to be a tragic flashback after she lost her legs, right? It has to be something like that. Has to be something like that. That's I'm very confused about this. Oh yeah, I know it's her. The one who's currently battling. They're probably gonna jump into that battle soon here. I think it's one long hair. Man, that's an annoying hairstyle! Oh, that's... And obviously hot head, yeah, with the... torn neck there, but yeah, I mean, she seems to be the most badass though, the most confident, right? Yeah, she is like, exactly, kill them all. Yeah, she really looks like a, I mean, you know, the big oppa means you're a brawler, right? In games and anime, and she really looks like a brawler. It's like a Kami or like a Shanli, yeah. Like she's like a massive frame beat her oppa, so it's like she can definitely come off some kind of martial artist. For sure. And then she's like hiding in the corner there. The one that looks like she looks like the witch in Soma. What's her name again? Now? Right? Yeah. Roulette table. Oh, Mahjong. Can they ever play an actual Mahjong game? That would be amazing. Yeah, I would have to see them play Mahjong and it's like, if I run this, then my clothes will explode. Yeah, I was in that thing. Like, oh yeah, like, there's like sumo. And it's like, yeah. And then someone is doing like a Hanuman, right? And they're like, there's 12,000 points. And then increasing it, yeah, and then more and more depth, right? The better hands to have, yeah. And then someone is like Heavenly Dragon start hand, and then they're like, and they just have massive. Yeah, that would be the Akagi of Kakegurui. No, she's. Yeah, I got my one ship here. I don't understand him. How he's like, I can never understand what she's thinking. So like, how hasn't he understood her a little bit? It's like, why is he so stupid? I don't know. It's like a season now. This dude is like, that is how she acts? Wow. I mean, best girl, she clearly knows how Yumiko works perfectly. Yeah, she is well aware how she works. Oh, the finally. This is probably jumping into the current battle, though. This is probably, skipping into. Yes, I would love to gamble. Should be afraid. No, yes, a gamble. Yes. Yeah, it's like. I mean, he's obviously a straight man, right? He's the guy to be there and be normal, but yeah, it's like, why does he even try to stop her? Oh god. Who's doing his voice? Voice is very familiar to me. Oh no, they're into the. Yeah, this is gonna be the. Like, I don't want to be in your team. Screw you. Yeah, no, they are at the rope thing. This feels weird. Like, did they add the wrong episode? I've never heard about this though in some comments. Yeah, does this feel weird? Like, should this have been episode 1 and then they could have done the rope thing? I guess we're gonna jump in now to the middle of the battle. Like, this is probably gonna jump into where we ended last week, but I feel like this order would have been easier to understand. Like, you had the new enemies. She's invited to gamble, right? And then do the rope thing. It's a little weird. We're probably gonna recap the basic and then the jumping in with the war, I think. Yeah, doesn't matter. It's play. You can't have to love her though. Yeah, don't tell me the rules. It's gonna play the game. Yeah, I will figure it out while I'm playing the game. It's kind of that. Yeah, and I respect that. I am actually, even though I am very experienced, obviously also gambling. Right, I played many poker and so on professionally, but for many games, I am actually constantly used to don't tell me anything. Don't give me a tutorial. Just give me the game. If I can't figure out the game, it's a bad game. It's a reason, because if I can't figure out the game has to be extremely unintuitive, right? Like that's what I think. And like, for example, I'm a really good European resource player. I never played tutorial game. I just played the game until I got it right. Anyway, no, they skipped over there. Felt they could have done definite episode 1 and 2 in order. I think that would be maybe a little better. Maybe right. I don't know if she's like panicking. I think she's panicking because it drew up to her tricks. Or is it crocodile tears? Oh yeah, and back to the... Yeah. Okay, finally back to the actual gambler. Yeah, I can't hear you. I mean, this game is just crazy. It's like, there's no skill in it either. You can't do anything. It's like, you just cut the rope and hope you don't lose. Perfect game I heard definitely. Yeah. It's like, why are you so happy? It's like, stop being enjoying it so much. What's wrong with you people? Here we go. This is just, yeah. This is soft core. Yeah, this is what it is. Jesus. Oh, he's crying more and more. Yes. You sure enjoy yourself? Yes, like... What's wrong with these people? Yeah. Why won't they stop? Yeah, something is wrong with them. Yeah, seeing her crying is definitely half the anime. I do feel some kind of fetish anime though, right? I mean, either you like the faces, and now it's like, do you let this like goth girl cry, and then this is the anime for you? But she might have figured out how to use her, yeah, defenses there. Yeah, it's only 3 left now. Yeah, not many left now. What could it be? Yeah. Oh no, Yumiko is getting off. Here we go, now she's like us. Oh! Yeah, observe Kakegurui twice there. Yeah, that was very important. It's like massively expanding there. Very, very important for the anime. Whoa, nice. Look at her. Yeah, the last bit here now. I mean, you only have to got the one like this. Yeah, but not only 2 left, so then they have to get that one. Yeah. Yeah, and of course she's like, that was awesome! Now it's my turn! Yeah, of course she's getting off. Oh my god, this anime. This is so ecchi. Yes. She's the worst though, yeah, she's the worst. But now it's only 2 left for us, so now they have to win or lose the game here. Now it's like excluding cheating and so on, but yeah. Excluding actually using her cheater, but if you know that fact, like, they would have to cut down now. Yeah. Oh! She got both! What? What happened then? Did you put out the finger? She can raise, yeah. You cut the finger in, right? Yeah, I mean, she got... she did a double there! That was awesome! It was like, oh... I wanted to be the one! I was like, she's so insane! Oh, she's pissed off now. Yeah, I was the last one. Yeah, you cheated on me, man. I know she's really pissed off here. The anger of Yumiko. It's supposed to be me! Yeah. She's so insane. I love this angelic. You ever go up to she turns right, yeah, the demonic shape here. Please don't kill me. Yeah, those have to explain the actual that secret, right? Yeah. Oh, this thing. Yeah, like I saw that really earlier. That's no problem. Yeah, now it's time to. Yeah, now it's like, oh, I saw a thing. This is every person that plays those. There's a stupid, silly shit there. Yeah, it's all of that is right. Oh, I understood this thing earlier. So how did it go? I mean, it is so obvious too, because this game had no skills. This game was purely luck based on cutting down the ropes. So obviously, it's her game. She has to have like a cheating skill to not lose her fingers, right? Because like we just couldn't keep doing it because it's just pure random. There's no, you have to have like an actual cheat there. You have to have a cheat there, or else the game is unplayable. It's so obvious, like it's ridiculous obvious. Yeah, no shit's out, I guess. Yeah, I hope the game. Yeah, I hope she's the actual badass and like the true player of them. She's simply kind of her supporting character, right? But she might be the secret super player. She's a guy after all, so she might be like an amazing player actually. Like I'm being serious too. Like I'm hoping that she's gonna be like the secret best member after the other ones, right? That like beat other girls. So she's like, actually, I'm a true pro star player. That's the appears to have some even with the game and yeah. It's the cute Fang too. Yeah, she's the cute Fang. Oh, she's clearly the best of new characters. Appears with the list. Yes, interesting. Oh, she lost against the one. Yeah, she's a big trust here, yeah. But she was always so weak with the whole sword thing. Yeah. She was so weak with that. I'm walking into, yeah, it's twin, right? Yeah. Yeah, she's really cute, but she's. Oh, no, I was like, I have to kill you. But did you really know about that? How did you... I barely remember. But yeah, the last question there, John. Where did I watch it? I watched it on TV. So obviously I'm watching it without any subtitles. Because there is no subtitles for this anime. It's done by people, by fans. Yeah. The ending is very similar to the last ending. Yeah, she just kind of walks around and she gets like, you know, oh yeah, and she starts taking off her clothes, right? Yeah, it's definitely similar to the first ending. She walks in the middle of the screen and it's like, Yeah, but the only two ghosts appear too, though. Yeah, Mary, yeah, and President appears. That's true. She kind of, yeah, gets in here and touches the President. Like in a really weird, and also, yeah, like touches her two main girls. That's true. There's some Yuri in it. That's the improvement of this. Yeah, the kiss in there, and she flutters like a butterfly. That's the improvement of this of the ending. There's yeah, two Yuri moments there. That's true. That's true. But I think the last year's ending was a better song. I kind of like this animated better, but I think animation wise, but the song, the lyrics, I found it better last year. Or not last year, 2 years ago. See, I'm blaming Crunchyroll on confusing me. 2 years ago it aired. 17, yeah. To be like Crunchyroll here and think that 17 was last year. It's gonna be about her playing the vice president, it seems. Yeah. It's a pretty good episode. I found it a little weird to change the order of it. What's it lying here? But yeah, quick little review part. It's very late here. It's past midnight, so I'm just gonna go like 5 few minutes talk about it. But yeah, like I think it was a great episode, really funny. The last thing was hilarious, but wow, the thing is like there. Whatever, hope it's not too much. But I will say though that I feel that it probably would be better if they had done this episode first, right? And then they would have, naturally got into that battle, and then, they would have the battle, right? Now it's kind of like, I guess they wanted to start with having a battle, and then explain these new characters. But it feels a little unnecessarily confusing, in my opinion. Like, they could have gone all the way around, right? Like, first just introduce the new enemies, and then just play one of them, right? Instead of doing this other way around now, and it's like, suddenly she's battling someone, and then this episode they explain her, right? And then they go back into the battle. So it's a little weird. But I think the biggest issue with it, if I have to be honest, is, and it's going to be a little harsh then, but I think that it's like, the pacing wasn't that good in my opinion in that sense. I mean, I like the episodes together, but this feels like this could have been one episode in my opinion. More, like 1.5 maybe. Maybe one was too harsh, but I feel like they could have, because when they went back into playing with her, right, after explaining the rules and so on, or the rules were like kind of general premise, they kind of recapped them meeting her, right, Yumiko, blah blah blah, and that was clear like 5 or so minutes. That was pretty pointless, right? So I feel like one reason they did this thing could be to kind of fill out some time frame there. It felt a little weird, at least, and it does feel like this battle could have been done in one episode easily, and also do some probably maximum 1.5 episode. It feels a little weird, the pacing. I had to say that because it's a little confusing there why they did it in that order, and I'm just thinking that it's probably because they want to have like 10 extra minutes to fill out time. That's my guess, at least. Some recap, some double scenes and so on. Yeah, like showing the same scene again twice just because they can do it in both episodes. But anyway, yeah, like last week, it's pretty good episode, pretty good fight. The last thing was going to cut both of them. Yeah, that was my thing. You cut them both. That was great. Yeah, so the last 2 ropes there. And of course, generally, like last week, she's crying more and more. Why won't you give up? You people are horrible. Yeah, that was really funny, and it kept me crazy there. And of course, she cheated and took in the last 2, in the last part. And then of course, Yumiko was like, "I knew your secret how to save my finger, right?" And that, in my opinion, was always kind of the reason of this anime, because always like there's always a silly cheat that they're doing, and this is particularly in this case, I think it's the most obvious. Not the shit itself, but it has to be shitty, because this game, right, is 100% random. It's 100% random. You just cut a rope, there's no skill in it, and it's clearly just like you have to survive the thing, right? She has all her 10 fingers, right? So you have to be like, how could she survive every time? It's either like super stomach, right? It's like never nerves of steel, even just crying here, so it clearly is a nerve of steel. Or, of course, she's cheating, right? So it's always like this, clearly a cheat here. And it was a good point, though. Like, I saw her bleeding earlier, so, then I know this thing, yeah. So I noticed that this is how it works so well. So that was pretty good, though. And that's usually how Yumiko beats them, right? It's like a little detail, usually in the beginning of the battle, like someone getting stuck, or this card was upside down, or, yeah, the blood there. Like, this blood thing, this thing, yeah. So it's always like the detail. And that was pretty much what you saw last episode, though, with the bleeding that stick out. So, yeah. Usually I used to guess them pretty accurately, but this time I felt it's like, well, it's better than last week. But I also felt that, like I mentioned, it felt a little less interesting to figure it out, because just in my opinion, it's because it's so random, right? This game. In the other games, where they actually are playing like an actual card game, it's like, well, she might be cheating, but she also might actually just be really good at like poker. She might actually be really good at it, and it's probably a mix of it, right? Unfortunately, as I mentioned last episode, hopefully, she's gonna meet a few new of these bad guys, and they are actually gonna be good at games. I'm really hoping for that, and that sounds silly, but that's my also I feel currently this anime really needs. It's like actually like really proficiently enemies. They actually are good at their games, right? They're playing real games and they actually are good at the games. And they're just like, here's my game I made up yesterday, and here's my rules, my own rules, and I'm cheating in my own game. It's like, okay, yeah, like that, yeah. So I hope there's gonna be someone actually. I hope they're gonna play more real games now. I don't mind if the games have like crazy, results, like a Yu-Gi-Oh game, where they play the normal Yu-Gi-Oh card game, but it's like it's a flamethrower in your face if you fail, yeah. Or it's like a chainsaw, so like if you beat me, I will kill myself, jump off the roof, yeah. Like, I don't mind that. So I hope they're gonna play like a normal game, right? Let's say chess, for simple sake, right? And each time they use a piece, it's like, well, we shoot a dart at you or something. Like, I don't mind that. It's like a crazy random rules around a normal game. I think that would be interesting. I really hope they're gonna go with that, or I guess yeah, or very simple games, but very crazy stuff around them. Like the episode 1 is good here. It's the one where they're playing the Yanker, like Cuddy. They play the Yanker game. Very simple game, but like a really weird setting. People are sitting around and so on. Yeah, so that was a good take on it. Let's see what you can do though. But this one felt like obviously was first, but just kind of weak. Yeah, like a random fear thing didn't work very good against her opponents there. But otherwise, I found it pretty entertaining. But I will say that I feel the pacing was a little better. Yeah, like I felt like I could have seen the last things in the last episode. That could have explained the general premise of the new bad guys this episode in like 4 minutes. So it feels a little weird. Like the last part of this episode, I feel was pretty much last episode. The only new thing I feel was like cutting thing and her like, oh, I should have. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'm right. Yeah, leave a comment below if you can write on that. I think that part was a little short. Like I wish they had played longer. Something like that. Yeah, I wish I had played this game longer instead of this episode. Or sort of the next game. Anyway, hope it's live reaction and review of Kakegurui episode 2, season 2. See you guys tomorrow with Shield Hero, Rise of Shield Hero, coming tomorrow. Controversial anime. You will feel this anime should be controversial. It's like, girls, like, I'm playing a rope game. Yeah, I mean, this game should have been, this anime should have been controversial. But Rise of Shield Hero, that's the big thing. That's the big thing we had to whine about. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more anime.